Hello everyone, Chris Kiefer here, and I wanted to take a moment to share with you a client update from looking back at 2018 and looking forward to 2019. And so there's a few things that I want to touch on. First, looking back, just giving you guys an update on where we've come from. So we launched Boolean back in October of 2017 at the American Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons annual meeting in San Francisco. And at that meeting, we signed up our first 10 clients. Since that time, we have maintained a 90% retention rate and continued to add a few clients every month. And as of about 2 months ago, we are now the top result on Google for patient review system or patient review software. And that has allowed us to generate a few more leads on a regular basis just organically. And we also appreciate those of you that have passed along our name and referred other people to us as well. We've also made some significant improvements to our messaging platform, so now we can send emails directly from your business account to your patients, and we also have removed the text character limit in sending text messages. So for those of you that previously had a very short message that would get sent via text to patients, now you can expand that. We can include your contact information in there, and that's going to allow for a lot more trusted and credible exchange with the patient and hopefully higher conversion when it comes to them leaving a review for you guys. Also, about a year ago, we added our first international client, and since then we have updated the texting and emailing platform to enable the ability to send text messages and emails anywhere in the world. So if you know people or have friends that are outside of the country, we've actually been starting to get several requests from people in Australia and in Europe that are interested in using us. And that is now something that we can fully support and are able to do. So there's a few things that we've learned. And one of them is in the beginning, we set out and we really were trying to create the most simple and beautiful software that we could, with the belief and understanding that if we could make something that was so easy and simple, that would lead to patients leaving more reviews for dental practices. But what we didn't know that we know now, and this is from conversations that we've had with some of the highest rated dentists in the country, is that good software is only a small portion of a practice that is generating a lot of reviews from their patients and highly rated reviews. So what we have now begun to focus our energy on is creating a lot more resources in various forms, both written word, spoken word in our podcast, and then also creating more tutorial videos that you can use to show at staff meetings or potentially just have a single person on your staff who is in charge of educating themselves on various practices and methods that are going to help you guys get more reviews from patients. The other thing that's new in 2019 is that we've simplified our plans and pricing. When we launched Boolean, we had a number of different tiers, features that were included and not included in the software. Now we've eliminated that and we're providing all of the features to both plans. And the only difference between those plans are single office plans and our corporate office plan. So if you have multiple offices, you would fall into the corporate category. And what that is going to allow for all of our clients to use is a full functioning version of our software and access to all of the resources and content that we are putting out. So there are now no limitations on certain functions not being included in lower tier plans, and it is just a single office and multiple office plans that you can check out. And if you have any questions on that, you can go look at the plans and pricing page on our website, and that's booleanreview.com/pricing. Now I want to jump into the resources and give you a rundown on specifically what it is that we are providing to you guys to help you better utilize the software. The first is our Boolean podcast. Now this came from several conversations that I had had with dentists, and it made me realize that I need to be recording these and actually performing interviews and then sharing those nuggets and takeaways with all of our clients on how the best of the best when it comes to reviews are getting those reviews and providing an amazing patient experience. So the Boolean podcast the full episodes are between 45 minutes to an hour, And we've also created shorter snippets that are called Boolean basics that are between 2 and 3 minutes long that you can send out or play at your staff meetings on, whether it's a daily huddle or a weekly meeting, to answer specific questions that your staff can take and then immediately implement the next day. We also have now a page on our website of national rankings that lists the highest rated dentists by specialty, the top 10 for the entire country. There's nowhere else on the web that you can find this for Google business listings. And we want to show everyone who the top 10 rated dentists are from Google verified patient reviews. And you can see that on our website if you go to the national rankings category in the menu. And lastly, our patient flow diagrams. This is another thing that I'm really excited about. And through the conversations and onboarding of new clients, we realized that there was a big need to actually diagram out the touch points that a patient has with a particular office. And the patient flow diagram helps practices identify the optimal time to ask a patient for a review. So you can find these diagrams on our website. We've actually already created a number of different diagrams based on specialty type. So you can download those. If you don't see one that matches your particular flow or the way that you think patients are interacting in your business, you can contact us and we'd be happy to create one of those for you at no charge so we can continue to add to that database of diagrams to help other practices identify when we should be talking to patients about reviews and when we should ask them to share their experience. Hopefully this is helpful. I really appreciate all the support that you've given us since our launch, and I'm excited to get your feedback as you begin looking at this content that we produce moving into 2019 and beyond. Thank you.